Mark.
Murray State in the navy, Maryland in the white. It is the Terps that have the game's first possession. Lucci gets the ball in her hands right away, takes Ford down deep, missed the first shot. It goes out of bounds and staying with the Terrapins.
And that's something that Murray State is going to have to adjust to defensively, because Lucci going downhill, her first step, that's all she needs to get to the bucket.
So look at Rochelle Turner, the head coach in her 9th season from Murray State. The team looking to pull off the upset today. McLean gets it back. Some help defense from Polk, but that leaves back wide open, a little bit along with the three. An offensive rebound. Lucci going to the rim, off the glass and in, and she has the game's first bucket.
I use the word motor for Lucci in the open, because that's what she brings every single time she touches the floor and puts them on the board first.
And she brings it on a defensive end. We see it right away here. She is guarding Curry Jelks, 25 feet from the basket. Now picks up Ford. Curry Jelks sells the screen and rolls forward, trying to get downhill. Couldn't get it up to the rim. Again, great defense by Akanawa.
Again, that's Haven Ford, 5'6", going against 5'10", Aluchi Akanawa. I like the adjustment in her aggression to the rim. That's going to be a tough assignment.
Sailor Poffenbarger with 12 to shoot, makes a spin move, turns, fires short, going out of bounds, but it is saved by McLean, and a zone three, doing what she does best. Zone knocking that down.
So Coach Turner told us before the game that rebounding was going to be very crucial for them. That's 2 offensive rebounds Maryland was able to put back for second chance points. And
it's given them a quick 5-0 lead. It's the second possession here for the Racers. Curry Jelks wanted to get it to Polk. Instead, she just drives on Poffenbarger and lays it in.
Charnice Curry Jelks is unbelievable when it comes to finding space underneath. She does commit the foul down on the block. However, Charnice is one of those players you keep an eye on both ends of the floor, as she leads the nation in double-doubles.
Yeah, and the Coach Turner doesn't like to see her low post player.
Comes to keeping her out of foul trouble.
There's Rochelle Turner. She's the Valley Coach of the Year. First time she has won that award in season 9 as a head coach of the Racers. They are in the NCAA tournament back-to-back seasons. They went to the Norman site a year ago. Long pass. That's Polk, got ahead of the field. Lucci catches up. How about that from Hallie Polk? And then one opportunity.
And Mark, you're smiling from ear to ear, because that's why we love being in the shoot-arounds with these.
We saw that in the practice yesterday. I didn't know we'd see it inside the first 2 minutes of the game, but they pull it out, and Polk converts the three-point play.
You start to get creative when you're back in the tournament, back-to-back seasons, and that's what the backcourt was telling us for Murray State.
Offensive rebound missed by McLean. We're going to get a foul underneath against Murray State.
Yeah, and it's the right call. Just trying to jump up, Maryland trying to jump up for the rebound. And displacement by Haven Ford.
Forgot about her, all alone. Down low, laid in by Zone.
We mentioned Lucci coming over from Duke, and transfer portal has been a big emphasis for Maryland and Brenda Freeze this season.
Catch and shoot 3 off the mark from Haven Ford. Their zone looking ahead. McLean instead of pass to Lucci. Akanawa going right to the rim with the left hand. Loose ball is picked up by Charnice Curry Jelks. Here comes Polk. Hallie Polk couldn't get that one with the left hand. Able to get the miss, but fell out of bounds while getting that loose ball.
So communication is key underneath for Murray State. Going back to this inbound, the sneakiest person on the floor, you just completely forget about where they are.
And that is foul number 2 on Akanawa. It is an offensive foul. Or did they get that on the screen? They got it on Poffenbarger. So that's a little bit of a sigh of relief for Maryland, but we do see a little.
While she was set.
There's a drive. Hallie Polk with her second bucket. She's got 5.
Let's be very clear. Hallie Polk said, you're going to have to keep up with us. We don't care what seed you are coming in. You have to put your shorts on the same way we did. And a quick response by Walker on the other end for Maryland.
Yeah, the redshirt freshman from Washington, D.C. with her first shot at bucket. Little response there as Murray State had cut it to a one-possession game.
And that's what you want to see, especially with Lucia Conaway, who's been very aggressive to start this game. What minutes are you going to get out of Kendall Walker?
Dribble picked up by Brax Baker. Shot clock at 8. Long three. Poke just a little bit long off the back rim. One up by Poffenbarger. Saylor. Great pass. And it's finished there by Mira McLean.
It's their level of activity without the ball that makes Maryland so fun to watch on the offensive end.
Curry Jelks in the crowd just flipped it up off the backboard and gets her second foul. An offensive foul on Curry Jelks. That is a huge blow at the 5:55 mark. Last 5 seasons. Lost to South Carolina in the Sweet 16 a year ago.
And she was double dipping a little bit, preparing for this game as she was watching Murray State. Her niece was actually on Evansville. And so in that championship game, being able to support her niece, Sydney Huber, I believe, but also saying I need to make sure that I'm prepared for Murray State. And what she said about this team is that they are very quick and they have a lot of depth when it comes to their speed.
By the way, that 3-second call at the other end turned into second turnover for Maryland, but Murray State doesn't take advantage there. It stays a 6-point game. Rainey Wilson, true freshman. Batted around, coming down with it. Ozzy Mamadou, who's now in the game. Izzy Minmay Mamadou. And that is a foul on Izzy. Izzy picks up the personal. She's quickly going to come off the floor.
You're going to see multiple substitutions for Brenda Frese. I mean, she has 5 freshmen that are averaging 10 or more minutes per game. So because of the injuries that they've had throughout this season that could have been blows, a lot of players are getting their opportunity off the bench. And a great block from behind by Gerzon. But you're going to see a lot of different rotations for Brenda Frese because of that.
And Ozzy Mamadou's been dealing with a minor injury, a strained Achilles, that hampered her in the conference tournament. Possession staying here with Murray State. We're midway through this first quarter in Chapel Hill. Hallie Pope, defended by Brianna Williams. 3 off the heel, or a long 2 off the heel. Interesting to watch this particular 5 on the floor with Maryland.
And look how far Polk is playing off of Walker, daring her to shoot the outside shot and forcing the turnover.
Walker travel, and that's the 3rd turnover for the Terps. 4:38 to play. First quarter from Chapel Hill. It's the Terrapins by a half dozen.
And I mean, Crystal Langher, Marissa Coleman, Christy Tolliver, names that you are also able to see on the WNBA circuit. She just breeds great talent post-collegiate play.
There's the block from Brianna Williams. And now the other way, they quickly turned it into points for Rainey Wilson. So here is Murray State. 2 fouls on their top low post player, Sharnice Curry Jelks, who averages a double-double, 18 points, 12 rebounds a game. And we'll see how long she stays on the bench. There's a response. David Ford.
Yeah, that was a much-needed bucket, ending that 6-0 run for Maryland. But most importantly, they were flirting with 3 minutes without a bucket. So I like the aggression still getting to the rim.
Now the Racers had missed their last 5 shots prior to that make by Ford. Walker long 2, and she swishes that. Kendall Walker has been fantastic. She's already had 4 points, but she's been a key player for them down the stretch, especially.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see how Haven Ford is just baiting her, knowing that she is very quick and very good at finishing at the rim.
Pope shoots the long 2 and knocks that down for Murray State. And she has 7. Hack directs traffic. Uses the screen from Williams, long with the shot. David Ford slices. In the game now, Sechrist and Kesslin. Sechrist really has been, percentage-wise, their best three-point shooter.
Yeah, and that's going to be one of the biggest emphasis for Maryland is the transition defense. You think you're in front of them, but you're still trying to play catch-up because they let it fly from outside in their transition offense.
Walker on the drive takes the contact, I believe, from the backside. And Destiny Thomas will pick up the foul.
Just look.
Walker at the line, 80% foul shooter on the season for the redshirt freshman, and promptly knocks down the first. Walker, who was the 2024 Washington, D.C. Gatorade High School Player of the Year, and they can play some ball in the capital city.
I would have to say so. I mean, not just that, but in that area, I remember just the Boo Williams.
Let's not forget Walker was also a really good tennis player in the day.
I mean, it's not half bad when you won a Junior U.S. Open title, and you also got an MD President Cup in soccer. So she can do it all. She's just a pure athlete.
The free throws have opened the lead back to 5. Ford on the drive, can't finish it. Here comes Kendall Walker once again. Kick to the corner. One dribble. There's a three. Freshman Addie Mack.
Addie Mack is just so impressive, in her journey to get to Maryland is even more impressive. Got her first letter from Coach Freeze in the 7th grade, and talked about why this is family and how she gets challenged every single game.
Well, Hallie Polk does not need much room at all. She is a 3-level scorer, especially from that top level.
Again, she's coming off of a title game where she had 33 points. She has 7 games with 30 or more points. So, Mark, she is a walking bucket. The Walker drive, kick, no one around, that's a bad idea because she can knock it down, Addie Mack. Poke the bear, and she'll make you pay.
So the lead is 5, and to this point, Murray State has navigated pretty well Sharnice Curry-Jelks, who's been on the bench really for about the last 4 minutes. Oh, what a move. Polk unable to cap it off with the basket, though.
Just short on the finish. These are moves that we've seen her make time and time again.
Offensive foul on Addie Mack.
We cannot say enough about how Murray State came off the bus. And their energy walking on the floor today, their band, the cheerleaders, even the crowd that has been able to come in and travel for them. I mean, their energy is at an all-time high.
Hoffenbarger's blocked. She's going to take it up the floor, right down the middle of the floor. Here's Zone, gives it up down low. And finding just enough space, Mira McLean.
Mira McLean, who also is familiar with the rims here at North Carolina because she's a transfer from Virginia.
Hope wanted some extra contact called on that, but suddenly she has a dozen points. But they played 5-on-4 going the other end as a result of that.
Mark, is transition defense even a part of the game plan for either team?
Walker now with 8 points. She hasn't missed a shot to start her day. And the deficit for Murray State is 7. Sechrist and Walker matched up. Kesslin turns, fires, and it rolls off.
They can't hold for the last shot, as you can see. Brenda Freeze making sure that everyone understands that, including her freshman point guard, Addie Mack.
And she stumbles with a little bit of contact, and a foul on Destiny Thomas with 7 seconds left. That is going to put Addie at the foul line here. And she shoots 85% on the year. Had a very nice chat with her yesterday. Made the All Big Ten freshman team this year. Out of the state of Minnesota.
What I love most about her story, she told us, I love watching basketball. just a true student of the game and wanting to get better, and her accolades show why she's one of the best to lace them up.
Maryland does not want to give Murray State a chance to get a clean shot left. With 7 seconds left in the quarter. Ford gets into the front court. She finds some open space and an opportunity for a three. I think it goes wide left, and that takes us to